Hello there, it's Tuesday the 12th of July 2016. I must thank very much one of our karaoke singers from Sunday night, actually. It was funny. You remember we were mentioning Chai, that top singer who pops in now and again to our karaoke nights. And I said I wasn't sure whether she'd been to Sydenham or not. So, Sunday she suddenly turned up. Not only did she sing what did she sing? I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I don't think is that a song for me to try, do you think? It's a bit slow, isn't it? Oh, we did have a run of ballads last night. Oh, God. And I would always... No, didn't do that. What else happened? I can't remember. Actually, I can't remember the songs now. Because once they're gone, they're gone. Sometimes people come up to me and they say, oh, you know that song I sang 3 months ago? No! And they're really surprised when you can't remember. It's like that. So what about the one I did 3 weeks ago? No, I don't remember. That was like 400 songs ago. How am I supposed to... Oh, don't you remember? No, you don't either, do you? No. Anyway, not Chai. I'm not talking about Chai here, dear. But yes, we had a run of ballads last night, so I had to split it up with a little song myself. I can't remember what I did now. You see, even last night, I can't remember what songs I sang. Unbelievable. Lots of birthdays coming up today, boys and girls. There's quite a lot of birthdays today, so they'll be coming up towards the end of today's programme, okay? But yes, going back to Chai, she bought me in a box of lovely butter waffle type biscuit things. There was about 6 in the packet, of which I got in from work last night, and I wasn't too late last night. I got in about 20 past. It was about 12:30 last night, and I sat there in front of BBC News and had 5 of the 6 biscuits. But me not being greedy, I left one in the box. And I'll probably have that tonight when I come back from work as well. Anyway, so I thanked Chai, and she just sent me this little message. She says, oh no, Mr. Hard to Please, whatever did poor Belgium do to you? Well, they tried to run us, dear. That's what they did here. They tried to run us, Chai. We don't need anyone running the United Kingdom, dear. We've got our own new Prime Minister coming along. More about that in a moment. Anyway, she says, I'm personally partial to Galaxy chocolate. See? See, you like it as well. If I don't know, next time you're coming down, you tell me when you're coming, and I shall personally buy you a small bar so that you keep that beautiful figure of your... Chai has got the most beautiful fit. It's like this, the waist goes in like this. How does that happen, dear? Are you wearing something that you have to tie up? Do I need to wear something like that? Trouble is, I often wonder, Chai, and when people wear these, what are they called? Corsets. When you pull those tight, the fat surely has to be pushed somewhere else, doesn't it? Doesn't it come out the bottom or up the top? Oh, how awful. She says, I'm personally partial to Galaxy chocolates. You tell me when you're coming along and I shall buy... Oh, no, I shan't buy you a bar. I'll buy you a bar and give you a square of it so that you keep that figure. She agrees entirely with the melt in the mouth experience. Yes, I told you what to do, didn't I, boys and girls? Get yourself a bar of Galaxy chocolate, break a piece off, and just put it on your tongue and let it melt in your mouth. Oh, it's delicious. You can, if you want to, you can go push it that side, then push it that side. Don't push it that side, but try not to chew it. It's actually quite hard, but after you've done it a few times, it becomes easier. And the bar of chocolate lasts about 20 times longer. Not like my sister. She ripped up, and it's gone. Jeez, you never seen a bar of chocolate disappear so fast. No, just like that she is. Just break off a piece and let it melt on your tongue. Delicious, dear. Absolutely delicious. Chai goes on to say, P.S. a package was 50 grams odd, a fraction of your proposed... Oh, are you talking about things... Yes, she's talking about things to take on a plane here. A fraction of your proposed 5 kilos, 1/3 baggage allowance on rubbish airlines these days. Well, don't go on rubbish airlines, dear. I never go on a rubbish airline. We don't do Ryanair or EasyJet. Not here. Thank you very much. Please. You get what you pay for, dear. If you want to go on a flight for £1, you've got to expect to pay £200 for the for the baggage, or to change your name on the ticket when people make mistakes, which is a new rule, incidentally. I do feel, Chai, and other wonderful karaoke people. I know the Reverend Dave from the church in Borough. He comes to karaoke. Yes, we have a reverend comes twice a week now, dear, to my karaokes. No, he doesn't sing hymns. He sings other songs. Lovely voice as well he's got. Yes, he comes straight from church on a Sunday to Sydenham. You needs to come down these karaoke nights and meet all these people. That's what. Now, where was I going with that now? Oh, I've lost the flow. I've just lost the flow. It's gone now. I was talking about the Reverend David. Oh, yes, that's it. The Reverend David and other wonderful karaoke people who watch this programme, including Tommy Flynn. Tommy Flynn, who's going to make an appearance at Friday Karaoke on, let me remember when it was. I think the 22nd, is it the 22nd? Yes, I think the 22nd or the 29th this week. He was saying he's going to make an appearance, and I haven't seen Tommy for about 20 years. God, I bet you look really old now, don't you? The face is hanging down here, a little bit like my own. He's going to make an appearance at the karaoke. So I think we need to bring a new rule in, just like those cheap owed airlines. Okay, and that is, obviously it's always free to come and sing at my karaoke. But one of the things that does annoy me is when people come up and change their bloody minds at the last minute. Chris is one person. DJ Chris is one. He comes up can I change my song? He's not the only one, though. To be fair, he's not the only one. Ray Reynolds is not one of those people. He's done it a couple of times. But nothing. No, I'm not even going to remember it, Ray. I'm not even going to remember it. It's not worth mentioning the fact that you've changed it twice because you've been coming for so long. I think we can get away with that, But people who constantly, can I change my song? And some of them do it several times, Oh, God, every 5 minutes. Can I change my song? Well, don't put the song in the first place if you don't want to do it. Why have you put it in? You don't go to Sainsbury's, buy a few items, you get home, I think I go and you go back and change it again. You don't do that. Well, why do it at my karaoke nights? I'm going to have to do the same as they do at Ryanair. Yes, what we do from now on is it is all free as usual, no charge to sing at karaoke. But if you want to change your song, I think a reasonable flat fee of £150 needs to be paid in advance. None of that, can I pay after I've sung the song? No, we've done all that one before, dear. We've done, when I was DJing in my younger days, boys and girls, we got a DJ who's on my friends list whose birthday it is today, haven't we? Very good looking. You look a little bit like me many years ago. You lucky thing. That is lucky. But when I was a DJ, you used to get people come up with, how can I put this? Offers. If you play my song, buy you a drink. Or things like that. Right? I'll give you a big kiss round the back. Yeah. If you play my song, I'll give you a big kiss round the back or buy you a drink. And the thing is, you knew damn well that you was never going to get that song or the snog. No! Once you've played the song, they're off, mate. That's it. I got wise to that one. Don't give me all that old crap. So don't start doing that, Chris. If you let me change my song for nothing, then I'll give you a quick snog round the back. No, dear, it's 150 quid. Cash first. No credit cards or cheques, please. That's what we need to do. That'll put a stop to it straight away. I do feel that we need to have charges, I think, if people miss doctor's appointments. Similar thing. We need to have a charge. Now, what do you reckon would be a reasonable charge? 25 quid, I think, would be fair. £25 charge when people miss doctor's appointments. They do it at private dentists. If you miss an appointment, you get charged. Well, some of them charge you the whole appointment. Whatever that would be. I cannot believe that all these people that miss appointments have had a milk boil over on the stove, or the child that was suddenly sick, or a burst tyre on the motorway. Load of old rubbish. £25 charge. However, as I am a private enterprise, boys and girls, if you want to change your songs at my karaoke nights, there will be a one-off flat fee of £150. In fact, I'm going to do you a favour. Going to do you a favour. If you pay that £150 to change one song, I'll allow you to change 2 songs within that night. Thank you very much. Yes, that's what we need to do. What do you reckon, Chai? Is that a good idea? Shall we start charging people that? You never do it, do you? You never ever change your song choice, dear. God's sake. So thank you very much. And on the subject of karaoke, I must say a big thank you to Ben Parker, karaoke man extraordinaire and technical help desk for Chris Reardon, for making me the song which wasn't available from Bedknobs and Broomsticks, hopefully to sing tonight if I can get it together, Bobbing Along. Do you know that song? But, oh, hang on, let me see if it's on. Maybe it's on YouTube to do as a karaoke, and then I can try it now with you, can't I? Look. Do you know I had all this to talk about today, and we've already done 10 minutes. Let's have a quick look. Karaoke. Let's have a look. Karaoke, Bobbing Along. Maybe that's. Will that bring it up? Come on, dear. Chop, chop. Doris Day, when the red robin comes bobbing along. No, fan dub. What's that mean? Let's try this.
For you, my dear.
Oh, thanks.
I'm waiting for the words to come up, you see.
How pleasant. Bobbing along, bobbing along. Oh.
No, that's not it, dear. Oh, what a shame. That is the song, but it's got the music on there. Karaoke, maybe Bedknobs. Knobs. Let's try that. Karaoke, Bedknobs. Oh, Portobello Road. No. The Age of Believing. No. Bobbing Along. No, it's not there. Oh, what a shame. Not on there at all. So I think I can't do it. Oh, no, done that one. That's it. No, it's not there. It's not there. So that's the one, bobbing along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea from Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Yes, first that was the very first film that I went to see at the cinema, Bedknobs and Broomsticks at the Marble Arch Odeon, which I believe is still there, right in the corner. I think it's next to one of those Costa Coffees or Starbucks or something like that now. And I always remember we went in there and we sat down and all the lights went out. It was a power cut and we had to leave again. But we saw the film eventually, of course. Wonderful film, Bedknobs and Broomsticks. So thank you very much to Ben Parker for doing that, okay? Much appreciated. Now, let's see. Oh, yes. So, of course, the talk of the pub last night. Terrible traffic getting to work again last night. 2 hours, dear. 2 hours. Stop, start, stop. And people say, oh, was there an accident? No, there's no accident. It's just the normal amount of traffic. It goes on and on and on. And I told you, that's probably what will get me eventually. It's not the doing of the job. You get there, set up, and then when you're in full flow, it's the most wonderful job to do. Hosting karaoke nights and DJing. I'm not so much the DJing anymore. I get very bored sometimes DJing, depending where it is and what I'm doing. But the karaoke jobs I do and the quiz nights are the most wonderful jobs you could ever imagine. So when you're doing it, it's fine. But it's the traffic that will get me eventually. One day, and I've said this to you before, I'll be sitting there, and, without traffic, it's an hour and 10 minutes. Okay? The normalish time to do it is about an hour 25 on the way there and an hour and 10 minutes on the way back. But recently, last few weeks, it's got back up to 2 hours again. It's stop, start. Oh, and it just goes on. And that will eventually get me. I will be sitting there one day, maybe it'll go over 2 hours, 2.25, 2.5, 2 3/4, and then I'll just throw it all up in the air. I will continue to get to work, and then I'll get there and say, look, well, this is the last one. I can't do this anymore. Does my head in. The traffic, dear. We need flying cars. Or someone said to me, well, why don't you get a driver? Well, yeah, it's all well and good, but then you've got to pay them. And believe me, I know we have a bit of a laugh with wages and money and things like that on here all the time. Believe it or not, we aren't paid vast sums of money, like probably what you would imagine. I don't get £300 a night or anything like that, A lot of people are on the assumption you get like £300, £400, £500 a night. That couldn't be further from the truth. It really couldn't. Besides, the venues couldn't afford that anyway. It's not that. So, you know, if you wanted a driver, you'd have to add that on, and then they'd probably say, oh, well, we can't afford that. So that's the end of that, then, isn't it? Anyway, so terrible traffic last night. But the talk of the pub was the new upcoming Prime Minister. Why is it called a Prime Minister and not a Prime Mistress? Shouldn't it be called a Prime Mistress, as it's going to be a lady? Hurrah! I'm very pleased with this. I always thought it was going to be the lovely Theresa May, who's got a mumsy look about her. I don't know. Oh, I've just scratched my leg on my toenail. I think I need to cut my toenails. Oh, dear. That hurt, that did. I scratched me up. Yes, I don't know what all that was about, her not being a mother or something like that. That came out in the papers. Like, I don't see what that's got to do with anything. I haven't. But that's the way it is. And we're going to have a female Prime Minister, Theresa May. How exciting, isn't it? I think it's really exciting. Because let's be honest, all the blokes keep getting it wrong. Poor old Davey boy, he's off. Bye, Dave. Thanks for doing your best, darling. Bye, Dave. Dave, anytime you want to turn up at my karaoke nights, then you please feel free to come. And I would love to have someone like that. Politician or superstar like Barry Manilow walking into my karaoke nights. Oh, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? I'd even let Barry jump the queue. I'm sorry, boys and girls. I know I don't normally do things like that, but I would let Barry jump the queue. So the talk of the town last night was the new upcoming Prime Mistress, Theresa May. Good luck, lady. Give it to the girls. They'll have a go, yes. Now, some messages from the show yesterday. Paul. Hello, Paul. Paul Gallagher says, my mum hates it when we go out to a burger bar and the waitress asks, what do you want, guys? Oh, I hate that word, guys. Please stop using it. What do you want, guys? What can I get for you, guys? No, it's sir. Can I help you, sir? Can I help you, madam? It's not some American state. I love America and I love the terms they use, but we have our own terms, dear. You know, sir. I'm a bloody customer. A piece of trash from the street, dear. Sir. Thank you, Paul. Yes, they call you guys and buddies. And it comes across as very put on. Oh, the worst offender for that is TGI Fridays. Friendly. Oh, hello. How are you guys? Can I get you the menu? No, it's sitting on front of the table. I can see it. Piss off. Oh, dear. Paul Adamson. We were talking about dentists, and Paul says, I don't love going to the dentist, but I've never feared or found the needle, you know, the needle in the dentist, you know, 20-mile long needle going into your gum. Never found the needle to be awful. It's quite an interesting sensation. You what? An interesting sensation? Especially when they do a front tooth and have to inject up in front of the tooth, in front of the top front teeth. What, up here? Do they? I had teeth like this once. They used to call me bucktooth at school. Then I had braces. And all that business. You know, all the metal stuff. I can almost feel the needles slide in. Oh, dear. Paul, you have some very strange likes, dear. What else? Is this something that you're into? Do you get people to come round and stick needles in your mouth? A good dentist applies pressure to the needle as it goes in so that they numb the pain in the path of the needle. I just lay back with my mouth wide open. Pardon? Oh, I see. My mouth wide open, my eyes closed, and let them get on with it. The dentist, I mean. Can you open wide? Sometimes I open and they say it's too wide. What do they mean by that? You don't know. Jeff says, the dentist story cracked me up. I roared with laughter. Well, roar a bit more, dear. Roar a bit more. When they brought out the screwdriver. When it was big. It was big. Massive screwdrivers, dear. Blimey. And Kiki D says, can you make an ASMR video? Yes, I know that you're thinking that as well. What is an ASMR video? And Kiki says, well, you can do role play or natural. I prefer natural. You kind of touching it now and oh, sneezing. Stand by. Blimey, if we carry on like this, I won't have time for the birthdays. Look at the time. Well, you kind of touching it now and That's why I can't be a newsreader. Because I would be doing a serious story and then I'd just sneeze. Excuse me. Oh dear. Well, I'll go back to the beginning of the sentence after one more sneeze. Thank you. Terry H thought it was very amusing, the sneezing fit the other day, didn't you, Terry? That wasn't a sneezing fit. That was my usual 3 sneezes in a row. Don't usually get more than that. Kiki D says, well, you can do role play or natural. I prefer natural. Is it the word natural that's making me sneeze? Perhaps that's something I need to look at. You kind of touched on it now and again. When you were showing your biscuit breakfast box, the sound of the microphone picks up on your fingers tapping the box. And when you open the packaging and talking softly about it, softly, softly. So that is apparently what is it now? Just a moment. An ASMR video when it's natural. And I'm tapping things like that. Tommy says the pills that you were trying to think of the other day were Prozac or Valium. Apparently that's a little bit like that. There were these young boys, all about 22, 23, standing outside the pub in Maidenhead on Saturday night. They weren't going to let them in, or they didn't let them in, and that they were clearly off their heads on something. And I think it was possibly some sort of pills like that, to be honest. I'm sure it was. All right. Rachel kindly messages me and said we also met your 10th year chat show anniversary, which of course you did, Rachel. Rachel's the one with the lovely pink hair, and it's still pink apparently. Thank you very much. Tommy Flynn also mentions that just 2 shows ago we did an entire show without sneezing. How fabulous is that? Difficult, but I managed to do it. Thank you, Tommy. And so let's do the video. Let's do today's birthdays. Gosh, look, 22 minutes I've done. That's unbelievable. Happy birthday today to Alan Caruthers. Alan Caruthers, who's 34 today. Happy birthday, Alan. Happy birthday to Skinny Minnie, also known as John Sidney. Where have you gone, dear? We haven't seen you for ages. I worked with John. He's a very lovely, lovely person for many years in Clapham at the Two Brewers. So happy birthday to John today, 31 years old today. Happy birthday today to Kandi Kane Baxter, who is top drag queen and entertainer extraordinaire. Yes, indeed, Kandi Kane Baxter. Happy birthday, secretly hiding your birthday age from your Facebook profile, you naughty thing. How old are you today? Go on, tell us, darling. You don't want me to start guessing, dear. Start guessing. Happy birthday to Seosamh. I think it's Seosamh, but I do recognise you, my darling. Happy birthday to you. Looking very beautiful. Happy birthday to Shaun Given. Happy birthday, Shaun. Some lovely pictures. That picture of the plane, is that in Las Vegas, I was wondering? Shaun. Another one who's hiding their age, you naughty thing. Happy birthday, Shaun. Happy birthday to the lovely Sylvia Peacock, whose birthday is today. You're just a year away from a big one there, aren't you, Sylvie? I'm not even going to read your age out because I know you wouldn't want me to. So happy birthday, Sylvie, who's a lovely, lovely person. Happy birthday to Stavros. Stavros, another karaoke star extraordinaire who I hardly ever see you anymore, dear. Why are you not coming to my karaoke nights? Well, you only used to come to the one at Central Station, but I haven't seen you for a while, and you need to come down and sing us a song, dear. Happy birthday, Stavros. Nothing to do with the airline, incidentally, Stavros. That's a different Stavros. Happy birthday today to Jason Riley. That's the young DJ who looks like me. He's up in Manchester, I think, and works in Leeds and does some radio stuff as well. So happy birthday to you, sir. Oh, I've lost my birthdays. They've disappeared from the screen. Just a moment, please. One moment, please. Yes, Jason. There we are. Happy birthday to Brian Nixon, 39 tonight. You don't look 39, dear. Happy birthday, Brian. Little Brian, bless his little heart. Oh, dear. And happy birthday today to Craig Selby Harris, whose birthday today. Where are you in? I'm not sure where you are, Craig. Just a moment, please. Oh, you're in London. Okay. You're in London. Is that a picture of you getting married, dear? Who's that you're getting married to, dear? That looks like... That's not... Oh, no, I thought that was someone I knew. No, it's not. Anyway, happy birthday to all of you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, lovely people. Happy birthday to you. All right? Have a lovely day, boys and girls, and have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Tuesday night, I shall be hosting karaoke tonight at the Golden Lion in Royal College Street in Camden Town from 9 p.m. till 12 midnight. Do feel free to join us for a little bit of a sing-along there. Don't forget, gang, it's not what a good singer you are. It's all about having a go, okay? Karaoke tonight at the Golden Lion in Royal College Street, Camden Town, every Tuesday night from 9 o'clock. Apart from that, have a nice Tuesday. I'm going swimming now. Cheerio.